Good morning and welcome to Monday's Piece for Peace. Today, we're going to do something I'm going to call a five and dime. In 5 minutes, here's my top 10 learnings of the year during the pandemic specifically. It's my list. Doesn't mean it has to be your list. Maybe you can take some time and let people know what you think are the most important things that we need to retain and bring into 2021. Without further ado, here's the list. Number 1, the most expensive thing that you or I will ever buy into is a conspiracy theory. Number 2, everything that we do really comes down to faith. Now, I know that that's a loaded word, so I'm just going to give you this definition that I picked up from someone named Emmanuel Levinas. And he writes, faith is not a question of the existence or non-existence of God. It is believing that love without reward is valuable. Number 3, setting good boundaries is perhaps the best way to say no. Number 4, while it is true that some points of view are simply wrong, and some people are unfit to lead, it's the enablers of those people and those points of view that are perhaps the most dangerous to progress and a harmonious way of life. Number 5, we value material wealth and power more than we are perhaps willing to admit. Number 6, it's okay to not be okay. Number 7, our sense of resilience is founded on knowing that our coping mechanisms can be shared in order to keep moving to find a solution. That's a fancy way of saying reaching out to each other is really important. Number 8, taking an extra minute to be kind really does add up at the end of the year. Number 10, it's really time to take seriously all of the social inequalities that exist out there. Things like a living wage, things like rampant sexism in our society, or rampant systemic racism. Things like apathy and indifference, the separation between rich and poor. It's time to take these things really seriously. That's a really long list of things that we could include there. I'd invite us at this stage to really think about all the gaps that you know exist, how you're willing to listen, and what you're willing to engage in to improve the situation. Which leads me to number 10. The most important things that we can say, that we must say, and say them with sincerity, are thank you, I apologize, and I love you. Thanks for listening, folks. I hope this top 10 finds you well. I hope it moves you into a great space today. I hope in some senses it makes you feel even a little bit uncomfortable like it did for me, but in a good way. Have a great week, and we'll see you next Monday. Bye.